All eyes are fixed on the ICC Cricket World Cup as the long awaited moment has finally arrived. In the inaugural match, we will witness the finalists of the last World Cup, New Zealand and defending champions England, go head to head today at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. England, the current T20 and One Day World Champions, give their best to defend the title, as Josh Butler and his team prepare to start the tournament with a victory. The New Zealand side, led by Tom Latham, shares an equally strong resolve to secure a solid start against England. The absence of their captain Kane Williamson is a big concern for New Zealand. In a recent warm-up match against Pakistan, Williamson showcased his batting brilliance with spectacular innings of 54 runs off 50 balls. His return to the team could play a very important role in New Zealand's hopes of success in the upcoming World Cup. England boasts an impressive batting lineup that stretches all the way to their number 11 player. Even Mark Wood, positioned at the tail end of the order, is capable of delivering powerful strokes when required. The opening game of this grand event will see England facing New Zealand. So let's take a closer look at the English squad for the tournament and analyze their chances in the opening match of the World Cup 2023. Strengths of England for World Cup 2023. England already possesses players like Josh Butler, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran and Livingston, who have shown their ability to perform under pressure. The return and inclusion of Ben Stokes further strengthen their lineup. We all remember Ben Stokes' heroic performance in 2019 World Cup final. He has consistently delivered for England in all three formats, particularly in high-pressure situations, showcasing his affinity for the big stage. Players such as Ben Stokes, Livingston, Curran, Chris Woakes and even Joe Root can contribute with both bat and ball. In the case of Josh Butler, his average drops when facing quality spinners. England does have an effective spinner in Adil Rashid, who can control the run flow and pick up crucial wickets. However, their lack of a backup spinner could be a concern during this lengthy tournament. About New Zealand team, despite concerns about Kane Williams' injury, he won't be playing in the first game. However, supported by the talented batters like Conway, Tom Latham, Mitchell, Jimmy Neesham and Glenn Phillips, New Zealand's batting unit can stabilize innings effectively. In the bowling department, the return of the Trent Boult, Ferguson and Matt Henry bolsters the pace attack. Sodhi and Rachin Ravindra's well-coordinated spin duo adds strength to their bowling. New Zealand is really good at bowling, especially with Boult, Southee and Henry, who make up one of the best bowling lineups in cricket. About pitch report. There are 6 black soil pitches and 5 red soil pitches at Narendra Modi Stadium. Seam bowlers tend to get more help on the red soil pitches, while slower bowlers come into play on the black soil pitches as the match grows older. Batters can get good score if they give themselves time to get settled at the crease. It will be interesting to see which kind of pitch greets the two teams. Good news for the fans is that the weather forecast looks quite promising with no prediction for rain during the match hours. However, the dew could play a big role and captains will need to keep that in mind while making a decision at the toss. As the match progresses, pitch tends to lose pace, favoring the spinners. Batsmen receive ample support from the surface, with initial overs posing a challenge. Interestingly, not a single one-day at this venue has been abandoned due to unfavorable weather or wet outfield. About Narendra Modi Stadium one-day records, highest team score was 365 for 2. Lowest team total was 85. About victories, team batting first won 14 times, while chasing won 12 times. Average total while batting first was 242. In their overall head-to-head record, England and New Zealand have faced each other 95 times, while England holding a slight edge of 45 wins compared to New Zealand's 44. 2 matches ended in ties, while 4 were abandoned. England versus New Zealand head-to-head in one-days in India. They played a single one-day in India during the 96 World Cup, which coincidentally took place at Narendra Modi Stadium. New Zealand won that game by a narrow margin. About the winner prediction, as one of the top contenders for the World Cup, we believe the defending champions England to emerge victorious.